Guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be working on this in the hoop butterfly wing. Super excited to show you guys how to make this. Like always, I'll link the file down below in the video description. It'll be up on my Etsy store in case you're interested. So yeah, let's get started. You're going to get 3 files. Basically, we're going to hoop the design 3 times into the machine, and we're going to start off by making the left and right wings. And you're going to need 1 sheet of the tearaway stabilizer and a piece of lightweight fabric. Again, we're going to start by creating the left wing design, and so basically we're going to be doing kind of like an applique where we're going to do a placement stitch, pause the machine, add the fabric, start the machine again, have it do another stitch to hold the fabric. After it's done doing that, we're going to go in and cut the fabric around it, and then do it all over again until we have our butterfly design completed. And this is how your wing should look like so far. Now it's going to stitch like the smaller little details with thread along with creating the satin border stitch. And so yeah, we're going to let that run for a little bit while it completes all of that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I stopped the machine once I finished stitching the bottom circle, because now we're going to remove the hoop. And again, this is what it looks like. We're going to flip it to the back because we're going to place a fabric underneath it, the right side facing up. That way, it has a nicer finish. And I'm going to be using this holographic rainbow faux leather material. Again, you can use whatever you want. So yeah, I'm going to quickly cut it the size that I needed, and I'm going to be using this basing fabric glue, but you're also welcome to use tape, whatever you want to use to hold it in place. So yeah, I'm going to pop it in back into the machine, and now it's going to create the final stitch that it's going to stitch together the top and bottom fabric piece together. And ta-da! This is how your left wing should look like. This is the back. Now I'm gonna unhoop it and remove the stabilizer, and then from there I'm going to cut into the wing. And here's the left wing all done and pretty. Okay, now go ahead and do the same exact steps to make the right wing, okay? And after that, we're ready to connect everything together. So let me quickly hoop and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get started on our third hoop, our final file, which is the centerpiece of the butterfly connecting both the left and right. And we're using one sheet of the tearaway stabilizer, okay? And on here, it's going to start by first creating the placement stitch so we know where to put our wings. And we're going to start with the left wing. So it's going to do that. I'm going to take it out of the machine. I'm going to add a little bit of the fabric, like the basting fabric glue. I think that works better than tape. And so yeah, and then we're going to put it back in the machine, and it's going to create another stitch holding the wing. And now it's going to go onto the right side, and we're going to repeat the same steps. Oh, a little like disclaimer, if you decide to use the basting adhesive spray, remember to spray within the line, because obviously, you know, we don't want it everywhere, because then the wing is gonna be like sticky and we don't want that, okay? So now it's going to create the placement stitch for the center fabric piece. As you can see, okay, let's add our piece of fabric. It's gonna stitch that, and once it's done stitching, we're going to cut around it, and this is how your wing should look like. We're going to flip it to the back, and now we're going to add the elastic. Go ahead and cut. I cut two pieces that were 16 inches in length, and I feel like it should work for kids from 2T all the way to 6. And again, we're spraying within kind of like the oval area, and it did stay in place, but I went ahead and added tape as well, you know, just to be careful, you know, that it doesn't move or anything. I taped it as well, and we're going to pop it back into the machine where it's going to create a satin stitch, and it's going to connect the top and bottom fabric together. And we are done. Here it is. So pretty. Okay, so obviously the last thing we're going to do is unhoop it, remove the stabilizer, and cut around the fabric. Just be very careful when you're cutting, right, that you don't cut into the elastic or anything. You know, grab your applique scissors and just like slowly cut around it. And yeah, we are done. So if you would like to make this, I'll have the file up on my Etsy store, and if you guys decide to recreate this, tag me. We'd love to see how yours turns out. I do plan on adding more designs, so stay tuned, because I really enjoyed making these in the machine. So yeah, okay, I'll see you guys on the next video. So yeah, bye.